caving in your knees. To avoid all of these, try to practice the proper form. Keep your back in a neutral position with your shoulders back, your chest up, and your feet shoulder-width apart, turned out at 45 degrees. As you go down, work your core and bum muscles, and keep the weight on your heels as if you were sitting back into a chair. Keep your arms straight and in front of your stomach. When you're doing it right, your knees will push outward and your back will stay straight. If you want to add weights to it, use lighter ones first and increase them as you gain strength. Number 2. Leg press. The leg press seems like a rather simple machine that works out glutes and thighs. But if you're using it wrong, it won't do you any good. Avoid going too deep with your knees from the start, since this can injure your lower back. It's important to keep your legs bent at 90 degrees, and don't lock your knees as you straighten them. A lot of people ignore their heel position and let them slide off the edge of the platform. Don't make this mistake, and keep them on the sled to keep your balance and avoid unnecessary pressure on your knees. Also, only load a weight you can work with. You won't benefit from shallow reps. Number 3. Front and lateral shoulder raises. The most common mistake with shoulder raises is believing that the higher you go with the weights, the more effective the exercise will be. It's wrong, and you risk straining your muscles if you do that. Instead, lift the weights to the height of your shoulders, keeping your arms slightly forward. This way, you won't contract the shoulder blades back. Your pinky finger should be a little higher than the others during the exercise. As for your feet, they should be at shoulder width with knees slightly bent. Number 4. Treadmill. Cardio is an important part of any workout routine, and treadmill training is a perfect way of doing it. When you're on the treadmill, avoid the temptation of holding onto the handrails. Been there, done that. It makes running easier and thus less effective, and can mess up your posture as you hunch over the machine. If you can't run without holding on, try lowering the speed or incline level. Speaking of that, don't set it higher than 8% to save your back, hips, and ankles from a strain they don't deserve. And never ever jump off a machine that's still in motion. This might sound funny and obvious, but it's one of the most widespread causes of gym injuries. Number 5. Stomach crunches. Anyone who wants to get a toned belly practices crunches. If you're one of those people, but aren't seeing any results in your abdominal muscles, you just might be doing crunches the wrong way. Don't tuck your chin into your chest like many people do. This strains the neck. And stay closer to the floor, about 3 inches off the mat should be fine. Take your time, going slower will help you do the exercise properly and engage your core to the max. 10 real crunches are better for your body than 10 not-so-good attempts. 6. Tricep dips. Tricep dips won't give you the shoulder injury that many people fear if you do them the right way. Keep your torso and butt close to the bench, step, or chair you're working out on. This way you won't overextend your shoulders. It's okay to bend your knees a bit if you can't do it with straight legs, but don't try to make things easier by moving further from the base. Go down, bending at the elbow, and move back up, contracting the triceps to make them work hard. Number 7. Rower. Both rowing in the open water and on a rowing machine are great calorie burners, affecting all the muscles in your body. The right technique is the key to success